So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be going through each group and let you know who I think is going to come in first, second, third, and fourth. So let's start with Group A. In Group A, we have Curaçao, El Salvador, Trinidad and Tobago, who came through the preliminaries, and Mexico. Coming in fourth in Group A, guys, I'm going to go for Trinidad and Tobago. They came third at the 2000 event, but they have not been so convincing lately. They have been very, very poor in World Cup qualifiers, missing out on the octagonal, being picked by St. Kitts and Nevis. Yeah, you hear me right. And no disrespect to St. Kitts and Nevis, but they're not even at the Gold Cup. So Trinidad and Tobago, who had to get past French Guiana on penalties, will come in fourth. This team has seemingly regressed from the progress they have been making over the years, and even though they were responsible for preventing the USA from making it to 2018 World Cup, this does not look like the Trinidad team capable of doing anything like that. So coming up against Mexico, the best team in Concacaf, El Salvador, who did get past St. Kitts and Nevis to make it to the octagonal, very, very decent team. And Curaçao, one of the most promising teams from the Caribbean and in CONCACAF. It is going to be very difficult, and if Trinidad does manage to get to the quarterfinals, I'll be surprised. I'd really be surprised. I'm not putting my money on Trinidad and Tobago at all. I'm going for them to come in dead last in Group A. Coming in third in Group A, I'm going to go for the 5-time Gold Cup quarterfinalists, El Salvador, who were also in the same group as Curaçao back in the 2019 event. And the game ended 1-0 to El Salvador. So they do have that in their favor, and they have been informed, seeing that they made it to the World Cup qualifiers octagonal. But I think coming up against Mexico and Curaçao, a more improved Curaçao, is going to be very, very difficult. They do not have the home advantage or anything. I think it's going to be a tough tournament for Hugo Perez's team. So El Salvador to come in third. Very impressive against St. Kitts and Nevis. Very impressive during World Cup qualifiers. But I think this would be a little bit too much to ask of El Salvador. But look, don't get me wrong. They could squeeze and go in second, but I'm going to say third. Coming in second, I'm going to go for the 2019 Gold Cup quarterfinalists, Curaçao. I've been really, really impressed with this team and the progress they have been making. They're now under the tutelage of Patrick Kluivert. It was goose hitting, but he has came down with a bout of sickness, and Patrick Kluivert has taken over ever since. They give Panama a really, really good run for their money. Almost made it to the World Cup qualifying octagonal. And if they had a more clinical striker up top, it would have been game over for Panama. So I think Curaçao, who did well at the 2019 Gold Cup, I think they're going to do reasonably well again this time around. And they would fancy playing Trinidad, and I think they would get their revenge on El Salvador. And to top the group, come on guys, Tata Martino's Mexico. Look man, I think they're going to destroy Trinidad and Tobago. Curaçao are going to give him a good game in my opinion, but they will breeze past El Salvador. And no disrespect to El Salvador, but come on guys, the team is kind of light, man. You feel me? So I'm going to go for Mexico. Even though they're not taking their A team, I think it's a mixture of A and B. It's an A-B team, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's good enough. I think the Mexican team right now, from the roster that I saw, is good enough to top this group. Mexico are 8-time Gold Cup champions and 3-time regional champions, and they will look to make it 9.